The digital age. Unfamiliar. Strange but also exciting and efficient. A boundless frontier of information, connection, and, unfortunately, new dangers. However, just as a predator adapts its tactics to hunt in a new environment, so too have those who seek to exploit the unwary in this digital landscape. For many of us senior citizens, the internet has become indispensable, allowing us to stay connected with loved ones, manage our finances, and engage with the wider world. But this ease of access comes at a price. As we navigate this digital domain, it's vital to be aware of the potential pitfalls that await the unsuspecting. This is particularly true for our more senior citizens, who are often specifically targeted by these digital predators. After all, we were not brought into this life with this type of fancy technology. Today, we'll equip ourselves with the knowledge and tools necessary to navigate this new frontier safely, ensuring that we can enjoy the benefits of the internet without falling prey to its lurking dangers. The techniques employed by these digital predators are becoming increasingly sophisticated, mimicking the behavior of trustworthy organizations to lure unsuspecting individuals into their traps. They weave intricate webs of deception, often exploiting the trust and goodwill that are the hallmarks of a life well lived. Recent figures paint a stark picture of this growing threat. In Australia alone, over 62,000 scams targeting individuals aged 65 and over were reported in the past year, resulting in losses of nearly $100 million. These numbers represent not just financial loss, but also a breach of trust, leaving many feeling vulnerable and unsure of whom to believe. Alarmingly, a significant portion of these losses, nearly 2/3, were attributed to investment scams. These schemes often promise unrealistic returns, preying on the hopes and dreams of those seeking financial security in their later years. The emotional and financial toll these scams can take is immense, underscoring the urgent need for increased awareness and vigilance. The unfortunate truth is that seniors are often seen as easy prey in this digital jungle. Their life experiences, shaped by a world where a handshake sealed a deal and a person's word was their bond, can make them more susceptible to these sophisticated scams. The perpetrators of these scams often prey on the inherent kindness and willingness to help that are characteristic of many older adults. They may pose as representatives of charities, government agencies, or even long-lost relatives, spinning tales designed to tug at heartstrings and open wallets. The emotional impact of these scams can be devastating. Victims often experience feelings of shame, guilt, and a loss of confidence in their own judgment. This can lead to social isolation and a reluctance to engage with the digital world, further compounding the damage. However, it's crucial to remember that knowledge is power. By understanding the tactics employed by these digital predators and learning how to identify the warning signs of a scam, we can empower ourselves and our loved ones to stay one step ahead. Just as a spider carefully constructs its web to ensnare unsuspecting prey, so too do scammers craft elaborate schemes designed to entrap the unwary. Let us shed light on some of the most prevalent traps laid out in this digital wilderness, so that we may learn to recognize and avoid them. One common snare is the investment scam, where fraudsters entice individuals with promises of quick and easy profits. They often create convincing websites and marketing materials, complete with fabricated testimonials and impressive-sounding jargon to lend an air of legitimacy to their operations. Another insidious trap is the tech support scam, where perpetrators pose as technical support agents, often claiming to be from well-known companies. They may contact victims via phone or email, warning of a non-existent computer virus or technical issue, and then offer to fix the problem for a fee. Romance scams represent another insidious tactic often employed by these digital predators. Exploiting the universal desire for companionship, scammers create fake profiles on dating websites and social media platforms, weaving elaborate tales of love and loss to gain the trust of their victims. Once they've established a connection, they'll often concoct elaborate stories about personal emergencies, unexpected medical bills, or travel expenses, using emotional manipulation to convince their victims to send them money. These scams can be particularly devastating, leaving victims not only financially drained, but also emotionally scarred. Another common tactic employed by these digital swindlers is government impersonation. Posing as representatives from legitimate organisations such as the Australian Taxation Office or Centrelink, they may contact individuals via phone or email, threatening legal action or fines unless a payment is made immediately. Let's understand how scammers operate. In the digital wilderness, cunning predators lurk, seeking to exploit the unwary. These digital predators, the scammers, are masters of manipulation, employing a range of tactics designed to catch their prey off guard. One of their most effective strategies is to establish a false sense of authority. They might impersonate trusted figures like bank officials, government representatives, or even technical support staff. Their aim is to gain your trust, making you more susceptible to their deceptions. Another common tactic is to instill a sense of urgency. They might claim that your account has been compromised, a payment is overdue, or a limited time offer is about to expire. This pressure creates a sense of panic, leading individuals to make hasty decisions without thinking critically. Remember, these digital predators thrive on exploiting vulnerabilities. By understanding their tactics, we can better protect ourselves and navigate the online world safely and confidently. Scammers are adept at playing on our emotions, exploiting our natural instincts of fear, greed, and even compassion. They might spin tales of financial distress, promising unrealistic returns on investments, or tugging at heartstrings with fabricated sob stories. Often, these digital traps are baited with carefully crafted emails, websites, and social media messages. These seemingly legitimate platforms are designed to lure you in, often mimicking the appearance of well-known organizations to appear more convincing. Remember, if something appears too good to be true, it probably is. Scammers thrive on exploiting our desires for quick riches or easy solutions. Always approach such offers with a healthy dose of skepticism. By taking a moment to pause, think critically, and consult with someone you trust, you can avoid falling prey to these digital predators. Remember, vigilance is our greatest defense in this ever-evolving digital landscape. Tips for staying safe online. In the digital wilderness, just as in the natural world, survival depends on vigilance and a good defense. Think of your personal information as precious resources. Keep them safe, guarded from those who might exploit them. Use strong passwords like complex burrows to protect your online accounts. Two-factor authentication acts like a second line of defense, adding an extra layer of security, much like the thorny branches surrounding a bird's nest. Remember, a little caution goes a long way. Be wary of suspicious emails or links. Just as a gazelle approaches a watering hole with caution, always alert for lurking predators. The online world is constantly evolving, with new threats emerging all the time. Keep your software updated, just as nature adapts and evolves to survive. Updates are crucial for patching vulnerabilities and strengthening your defenses. If you encounter something suspicious, don't hesitate to consult a trusted individual. Just as animals rely on the collective knowledge of their herd or flock, seek advice from someone you trust. Remember, it's okay to say no or hang up if you feel uncomfortable. Trust your instincts. If something feels wrong, it probably is. By following these tips and remaining vigilant, you can confidently navigate the online world and protect yourself from becoming prey to scammers. What to do if you've been scammed? Even the most cautious individuals can fall victim to a well-orchestrated scam. If you suspect you've been targeted, time is of the essence. Contact your bank immediately to report any unauthorized transactions, like a swift-footed cheater responding to a threat. Quick action can help mitigate the damage. Next, report the scam to the appropriate authorities. Scamwatch, ReportCyber, the ATO and local authorities are like the park rangers of the digital world, working tirelessly to track down and apprehend these cybercriminals. Remember, reporting scams not only helps you, but also contributes to a safer online environment for everyone. Being a victim of a scam can be emotionally distressing. It's important to remember that you're not alone and there's no shame in seeking support. Organizations like IDCARE specialize in providing guidance and assistance to individuals who have been affected by scams. They can help you navigate the recovery process and rebuild your digital confidence. Just as elephants support each other through difficult times, reach out to your support network. Talk to family, friends, or a trusted advisor for emotional support and guidance. Remember, it takes time to heal and rebuild trust, but with the right support, you can overcome this experience and emerge stronger. Our summary. As our journey through the digital savannah comes to an end, we've encountered both the wonders and the dangers that this vast landscape holds. Staying informed is your best defense against the ever-present threat of online scams. In the description below, we've added some helpful links for you to click on if you feel you may need some help. Remember, if you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe for more content aimed at empowering seniors in the digital age. Thank you for joining us on Living Senior. Remember, stay safe, and when in doubt, reach out to someone you trust. The links in our description are trusted sources and will help you if you feel like you need to speak to someone.